Hi there everyone, it's Sarah here and I have my December Scrawlrbox to share with you today. Just before Christmas, and I've already had a little play with some of the bits and pieces that are inside the box. It's a fabulous box. It is absolutely packed full of crafty goodness. So I'll go ahead and show you what I got. Okay, so let me just take this away from the tissue paper. In the box this month, let me just get organised. You get your usual Scrawlrbox the supplies list, and it tells you everything that's in the box. So this month we are getting quite a lot of Spectrum Noir products, and we'll just go through these. And also you get a challenge on the back, and the challenge for December was design a colouring page. Okay, so you also get a featured artist, and the featured artist is Rebecca Lochler. And this is her art, and it's beautiful. It's kind of mandala-ish and coloured in. And you also get a sheet printed out so that you can colour it in yourself of the same design. Okay, so we're also getting a couple of sheets of paper for you to do your challenge on this month. I'm not sure what kind of paper it is because it's not listed on the list, so we'll just put that to the side as well. Okay, so contained in the box this month we've got our Scrawlrbox sticker, the sweetie has been eaten, and you're getting a Spectrum Noir tips and tutorials video resource CD-ROM. I've not used this, but it just gives you 3 videos on the Spectrum Noir Colorista pens, 3 videos on the Spectrum Noir colouring system, a video on the Aqua Blend, and 3 videos on the Spectrum Noir Sparkle. So that's the back of the DVD, and I think you need to connect to the internet, to connect to their site to be able to view this. So okay, that's that. Right, here we go. Let's get stuck into the product. We're getting a Spectrum Noir Colorista Premium Marker Pad. Now this has, it's called Exquisite Florals Taster Pad, and you're getting various different, you're getting 4 foils and 4 glitter designs in this. So this is one of the foil designs. And you get, oh, and this page has been intentionally left blank. Please remove this page and position it behind your colouring when using alcohol markers. So you're getting like a blotting paper as well, just to save it going through onto your next one. And again, this is silver foil, this one. Again, more silver foil. This is a glittered one. I'm not sure if my camera will pick this up or not. Can we just see this one that's glittery here? And another glittered one. It's just not picking it up, but it is glittered. You can see here and on this leaf here. And another glittered one. And another glittered one. And then these are just the plain ones for you to colour in. Lots of nice designs. Oh, and I had a little tester with that one. I used the alcohol markers that I got to try the blending, and it did come through on the back a little bit, but it's not going through onto that one. So that's the colouring in book. You're also getting Spectrum Noir Colorista colorists pencils, these are called, and this is set number 6, and I believe there are other sets. In this one you're getting 2 yellows, 2 greens, 2 pinks, an orange and a blue. And I've already used these and I'll show you what I've used them on after I've gone through what we've got. I mean, they're really quite nice. In fact, I'll just do them as I'm going along on the bit of paper that we were given. As you can see, I've used quite a few of them, and I need to sharpen a few of them soon. So they're waxed based and they kind of go on quite nice. Although I do think these 2 yellows are about the same colour. One's slightly darker than the other. This one's needing sharpened. I've worn this one right down, and then this other pink one here. So you can see that they do kind of blend a little bit, but for me it's kind of scratchy blending, if you know what I mean. Anyway, so that's the pencils. I do love them. I have used them. I just need to sharpen them and carry on colouring in. I would be tempted to buy the other sets, but I already have a set of Crayola twistables which are great for colouring in, and that's what I use in my colouring book at the moment. So you're also getting 2 Colorista alcohol markers, and I got pear green and cyan, and you're getting a bullet nib, on one edge. Now to me that feels a little bit dry, and then a smaller bullet nib on the other side. You see the difference in the colours there. So although this box has been lying flat, all the colour seems to be up at this end. Strange. Let's see what this one's like. So this is the bullet nib. And this is the fine one. And it's the opposite way round with that one. They seem to be, maybe it's just the way the box has been lying, who knows. Okay, we're also getting the Spectrum Noir sparkle pen, and this is lovely. It's very sparkly, if you can see that on my finger. It's got quite a lot of mica in it, and if we colour it over, you'll be able to see the sparkle on the alcohol markers that I have just gone over, and also on some of the crayon. Okay, and finally in the box this month there is a Sakura permanent Identi pen, and it has like a felt tip nib on one end, like a brush type, and then there is a fine nib, an ultra fine nib on that other end. And that's the 2 there. So you've got the ultra fine nib and you've got the brush type, bullety type marker. So I'm chuffed to bits with what I got. I'm not so sure if I would use the alcohol markers, just purely because I don't do an awful lot of colouring in with alcohol markers. I mean, I do have stamp sets that I could probably use, but you know, I might give it a try and see how I get on with these. love this pen. This will definitely get used, and I will use the colouring in book. But the other thing that I had to share with you was I had been using the colouring in markers, the colouring in pencils, on this book that I got for Christmas. Now my daughter gave me this, and I actually love it, and I've been using it, and it's 365 days of colouring, and you can see that I've been colouring this in, and all through this whole front page was done with the Colorista markers, and as we turn over the page I swapped and went on to my Crayola markers. You can see I've still got one to do because it was going to take me ages and it was tiny print, but I've been trying my best to colour in one a day, and I've got a bit of catching up to do. I've got this one to colour in and this one to colour in today. So the Colorista markers are lovely. I enjoyed working with them, and they give off good colour. Depending on the amount of pressure that you use, you can get a more bold effect, or you can go lightly and get a lighter effect with the same pencil. So, and I think you can see that down here in this one. That's the blue with a light touch, and that's the blue with the dark, more pressure on it. Okie dokie, so that was my December scroller box. I love getting these subscription boxes, and it gets me using products that I probably would never have thought of using before. So, I really quite enjoy getting my box every month to see what I can learn and do new. So, thanks for watching, and I'll leave a link for Scrawlrbox down below if you want to have a look at what they do. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now.